oh, 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 it's 12. Oh, it's 12. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. 12. Oh,
Vegas Life Radio.
oh.
Yo, yo.
We're gonna start off with the song, bro.
What up, y'all? This is Joe Crack.
Give you time to get acclimated.
Acclimated.
Give you time to get acclimated. We are live on the Vegas Life podcast here at the GFL Capital Mortgage office. I'm here with Kevin Sherber.
Yeah, you know that I'm on the way. I am on the way.
Yeah.
The GFL Capital Studio.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I am on the way.
Vegas Life Radio.
I'm on the way to make it happen, living life with passion. We all attracted to the money, fame, all the trappings. This shit is classic, how I'm writing all my thoughts through captions. Real talk, we making big real estate transactions. Remember walking through the desert with no car or phone. I made a promise to myself, I'ma get on. Shout out to the homies that looked out when I was down, and all my family that helped me get up off the ground. I was hanging with a homie while he had some meetings at his real estate office. Is where I started scheming. He told me about commissions, and I'm like, that's the business. If we talking about the money, yeah, you know I'm with it. Jump, stop, pivot, fade away, shot, I hit it. If you ballin' for real, understand the sequence. I'ma rise like Phoenix, in the zone on defense. Cause you need a solid team to make it through the season. Yeah, you know I'm on the way.
Vegas Life Radio.
Yeah, you know I'm on the way.
Vegas Life Radio.
Yeah, I'm getting paid. Yeah, you
Vegas
know I'm on
Life
the way.
Radio.
Do my thing like every day. Yeah, you know I'm on the way. Come on. I am on the way. Went back to school, switched my hustle, rewired my game. Cause the only thing consistent in life is change. It's all the same, I learn the rules as I keep playing. Now I own the building where we all be entertaining. Fuck being famous, brought significance, they say my name. Cashavelli see the vision in and out these frames. Determination got me outperforming all my haters. I'm signing papers, building wealth for future generations. No hesitation, making moves that align with greatness. Thanks for your patience, cause I choose solid foundation. R.I.P. the homie Stone, I'ma keep it rolling. I shed tears cause your words help me cleanse my soul. Move with purpose, stay consistent, you we always working. Over prepared whenever I be getting nervous. I be rapping just to manifest the things I say. I got the drive, I got my license, I am on the way.
Yeah.
I am on the way.
Where we at? Oh, wait, where we
I
at?
am on the way.
That's not it. Hold on. First
You know
down
I'm
job.
on the way.
Vegas Life Radio.
There it is.
Yeah, you know I'm on the way.
Come on.
Come on, homie, on the way.
On the way.
All we do is get paid.
Vegas Life Radio.
Yeah, all we do is get
Yeah.
paid. Come on, homie, tell me on the way.
We are here live.
This is Vegas. Hip hop.
Chris Cash.
Holla at your boy. What's crack-a-latin? This your boy Ice Cube.
Yeah, this your boy right here, Chris Brown.
Hey, what's up? This is your girl Rihanna.
Vegas Life Radio.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Chris Cash, Jalem, live on Vegas Life Radio at the GFL Capital Mortgage Studio with Kevin Sherber. What's going on, my brother? How are you doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing excellent. It's Monday, and we here on Vegas Live Radio. What we are doing today is getting people pre-qualified to get that dream house. Because before shopping, you have to know what money you have to shop with.
We got to get them pre-qualified and send them on their way, huh?
Oh, okay. I see how you doing it right there. We are live on Cashavelli TV on YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube, and it will be played again on YouTube as well. So if you are interested, please give me a call at 702-505-3297. Yes, that's my personal number, guys.
Vegas Life Radio.
Because that's what we do. Big shout out to everybody on Instagram Live. If you want to get on the show, feel free to give me a call and let me know. And if you are live on the YouTube, go ahead. You could actually ask questions in the chat. As a matter of fact, if you have any financial questions in the chat of Instagram or YouTube, you could ask the questions, because I know some people are timid.
They're skirt.
Scared. Yeah. Scared. He said it. I didn't say it. I was gonna say timid. This is a less aggressive word. But yeah, you scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's all right. I learned the game. If I could learn it, I'm not a very smart individual. You know what I mean? But I learned it. I learned it. You know, I'm learning it actually, because every day I'm on the show, I'm actually like learning more things, to be honest with you, because it is a lot of shit. Like, it's a lot of shit. When Kevin starts talking about the DSCR and then gives me quizzes on what does that mean and talks about all kinds of stuff like that, I'm like, I don't know, but it sounds good. It sounds amazing. So Kevin, what do you want to talk about today? It's Monday. It's a beautiful day outside.
Well, it's Monday, right?
Monday.
People got to make that first step on the first day of the week.
First step. I like how you
So
said
what's the
that.
first step of home ownership, right?
Unless you're paying cash.
Well, even if you are paying cash, you could call us and talk about cash too.
How so?
Well, I mean, people, they might have X amount of cash, right? But do they want to use all of it for a house? Does it make sense to use all of it for a house? Or does it make sense to invest some of it and then buy a house and finance the rest?
Leverage.
I guess it depends on what kind of house they're buying.
Right, absolutely. Didn't Jay-Z and Beyonce, didn't they finance their home?
I'm sure that everybody that has a lot of money still finances their home.
Because they figured that the way that they financed it, they could take the money that they would have just put on there, put it into like another investment,
different business,
and
they also with people that own a lot of businesses and a lot of assets, they need write-offs. So if you're already going to be doing, I'm not a tax guy.
You're not. You're a mortgage guy.
But I'm a mortgage guy.
Yes.
But what I will say is that if you are itemizing your tax deductions and not taking the standard, someone who's self-employed is typically going to itemize because they got a whole bunch of extra write-offs, right? Or someone who's a real estate investor is going to itemize because they have a whole bunch of write-offs too. So if you have write-offs, might as well add mortgage interest to them.
Yeah.
And be able to write off even more of your income.
Another write-off. That's the key. That's what people don't know, is that you could write stuff off. Write off that airplane.
Well, they could write off the airplane ticket, self-employed.
And the ticket, everything. And you have that information, right? Readily available for everybody that wants to tap into that information, right?
Well, like I said, I'm not a tax guy, but
he's not.
These are basic basic things we're talking about.
Yeah, it is. So, should I start? I don't know if I want to call people yet. Should I call people now?
Life Radio.
Let's get it going.
That's why we're here. That is the reason why we're here. Okay, well, so I gotta. Hey, everybody on Instagram Live. Do you want to call in? Because I'm about to use my phone to call other people. And I wonder if I could use my Instagram Live to call. See, I'm thinking too much again.
Vegas Life Radio.
That's the show that we're on. Just FYI. All right.
It even says it on the screen now.
It says it. Vegas Live Podcast. There it is.
Yep.
There it is. So the live version, if you tap into the live version, that's Vegas Live Radio, right? But then when we replay it,
that's the podcast.
See, follow me. You follow me. All right, I'm about to go take this Instagram Live, and I'm gonna use this phone to call other people. All right, so cut that off. And
people on Instagram are gonna be like, "What happened, man?"
I know. I'm sorry. I
thought we were watching a show.
One day when I figure out all these other little doohickeys,
you just need like 10 more phones.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
We just need 10 more phones.
Yeah. 10 more.
You can write them off. Business expense. You're a realtor, right?
I sure am. I am your go-to realtor in Las Vegas. How you guys doing? Chris Cash Jalem. Hey, what's going on? All right, let me figure this joint out. Joint needs to be figured out. Call? Oh, wait. I have to Bluetooth it first. Or I could call without Bluetooth. So many steps.
Who are we calling? Who's first on the list, man?
We are calling Michael Mooney.
What's he do for work?
He trains people at a timeshare.
Michael Mooney?
Mooney.
Mooney.
Hold on. He's calling right now. Jeez
Cool.
Louise. It's not working. Oh my gosh. Bro, you gotta help me out, bro.
What'd you do?
Bluetooth. Is it on Bluetooth? Sorry. I'm so sorry. This is my second day on the job.
Let's just take a look, see here, huh?
It's my second day on job. Jeez Louise. It's okay. Yeah, I hustle different. Still about the business. Wait, hold on, I don't like that beat. Another beat.
Hang on, let's start that over. Bluetooth, huh?
Is it working?
You gotta connect it right here.
Oh, Yahtzee.
It's connected now.
Yes, it's connected.
Don't forget about this.
Oh,
That's your Bluetooth slider.
Thank you so much. I got scared. That's why I put the scary music on, because I'm scared. No, I'm not scared at all. I'm fucking ready to go, bro.
This is Michael.
Hey, Michael, what's going on? It's Chris Cash, Jalem, and Kevin Sherber live on the Vegas Life podcast.
What's up, Michael?
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right. How are y'all doing?
Doing all right, man.
It's Monday, bro. What do you expect? It's Monday.
Yeah, right. It's a good day of the week.
Yep.
It's an amazing day. How's your Monday going?
Oh, it's going. Cruising, getting through it.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So we got the Vegas Live podcast, and the main focus of the Vegas Live podcast is to share information. And so particularly on this show, we're going to talk about financial information, possibly get you pre-qualified to get you into another condo, get you into another townhome or something, get you some more property. Let's play real life Monopoly. So I have Kevin here ready to answer any questions that you have.
All right. Well, I do own a townhouse currently, but thinking about probably trying to get something else lined up, but just not sure the next steps. I know it's a little different if it's a second home versus your priority home.
Right.
It is.
But not sure what's so different about it.
So you have the condo right now that you're living in, right? Your primary home?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you're thinking about a second home or an investment property. Are you going to be renting it out, or are you going to be moving up?
It probably depend on what I'm getting. If I'm getting something a little nicer, I'll probably switch over to the primary and then rent out the current. But it probably depends. Yeah, one of them will be an investment for sure.
Okay. How long have you had your current condo?
Since 2015, I think. 2015, 2016.
All right. And so what'd you end up buying it for?
I think originally it was like 150-ish.
Nice.
I've done some refinancing though over the years. So
Right. And then so that thing has some equity in it then, right?
I think, yeah, that's where it's also. I know townhouses, don't appreciate it as much as
That's
like
fast.
a single family, but
Right.
yeah.
Are you
But I
looking
think I do have some equity.
Are you looking for another condo, or would you be looking to try and move into a single family?
I would prefer a single family. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that would probably be my preference.
Okay, and so that would obviously be a move up, right? So you'd make the condo
Right.
a rental, and then you
Right.
do a primary residence. So you're not a first time home buyer, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's still minimal down payment options if you wanted to go FHA, or conventional has like a 5% down payment for people that are buying not their first home, right? And so let me ask you this: when you have you been looking online at houses in the area?
A little bit, yeah. I'm not quite ready to pull the trigger 100% like today type thing, but I have been doing a little research myself.
Yeah, I was just asking because I wanted to see kind of like what homes are you looking at? Like, what's the price range that you kind of like out there?
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm a little tough on the price point since when I bought mine it was such a good price point compared to today. But yeah, just really probably like a 3-bedroom is kind of what I'm looking at. Maybe 3-bedroom single family, kind of southwest area.
And when you're looking online, what price range does that typically land in? The ones that you like?
It's looking probably around like 300-ish, 300 to 400 range.
Okay.
I'd say.
Okay. That's pretty much the hot market right now, 300, 400 if you're looking at single family here in the Vegas Valley. So
right.
That sounds about right. And you're like,
you said,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You're thinking of a 3-2, like three bedroom, 2-bath?
Yeah.
And Chris Cash, he's taking notes for you over here.
I am.
Because he's going to be sending you listings at some point. So
I got you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Appreciate you.
4-bath.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, 3-bed, 4-bath. What am I talking about? 3-bed, 2-bath. Let's see here. All right. So, and then just a regular Regular single family home, probably 2-car garage, just kind of your standard house, right?
Right.
Let's talk job. Are you self-employed? Are you W-2'd? What kind of job do you have?
W-2.
Okay. And then is it salary, hourly, or commission, or both?
Salary.
Salary. Perfect. So W-2, salary, and what's your annual salary right now?
I think I'm at 60,000.
Okay. 60,000. All right, let's take a look here. And what's your position at work?
I like a manager.
Manager. All right. And how long you been with the company?
Too long. I think 10 years, a decade.
Nice.
There you go.
Time to jump ship.
What's good, and of course we're going to explain everything a little bit. I mean, you've done a loan before, so I'm sure you remember, but maybe if you don't, I'm going to refresh for our viewers as well. So with a mortgage, we're looking for 2 years employment history minimum, and then 2 years residency history minimum. So what's good about you is you've had the same job for 10 years, and you've been in your house for 9, right?
Yep. Check.
Nice. So we don't one address and one job. So that makes the application easier. Of course, we won't ask you the address right now. But
appreciate it.
We'll get into that after the show. But wanted to just get the general here, and the reason why I asked about salary or hourly or commission. Salary, we can use your salary is the easiest way to calculate income. It's guaranteed, no matter if you work or not. You're going to get your $60,000 a year, which is cool.
Right.
Whereas if you're like commission or you're hourly, 40 hours a week, we can use like a full-time hourly thing. If it was like commission, we'd have to average it over 2 years, because that goes up and down. But in your case being salary, that makes it easier. Let's talk about the current condo. You'd be able to rent it. You know what kind of condos rent in that area? Do you think it would cover your mortgage?
I think it would cover my mortgage. Yeah, I've looked a little bit on what some other similar places are in that part of town, so it would cover the mortgage. Yeah.
Okay. So there is different guidelines, different program specifics when it comes to exiting a property and trying to offset that mortgage payment with rent that you're going to get on that home. Usually you need a lease in place to show that you're going to rent it right away, so that we can show that we can offset the mortgage payment. There are some other additional things that we'll clarify later that go into that. Giving you credit for that current house being rented. That way, that mortgage payment's not hurting your debt ratio along with the new mortgage payment. It would be like you don't own a home yet, right?
Right. So you do all that prior to purchasing, kind of what you're saying?
Oh yeah,
you get that lined up.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're gonna look at all the guidelines for you. This is what we do as far as that's what a full pre-approval is. Like, right, what we're doing right now is like a pre-qual. I'm looking at your income, looking at your scenario, seeing if it's gonna fit. And then step 2 would be that I reach out to you and we actually get like into the actual details of it, what your home could rent for, make sure the debt ratio is going to work before you even go out there with Chris to look at homes. Mm-hmm. You're going to know that you can pull the trigger if you guys find a home you like, right?
Right.
What do you think your credit is if you had to guess?
Mid 700s, I'd say.
Nice.
Roughly.
Good job.
So obviously no BKs, no foreclosures, collections, or late payments, right?
No, sir.
Cool. All right. And then, all right, the next step. So we got income covered, right, Chris? We talked about the three important pieces.
Credit.
And?
Debt to ratio. No, that's an income.
Credit, and assets.
Oh.
Income and credit do calculate a debt ratio, so I'll give you half point for that.
Okay, half point.
All right, half a point.
See, I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. You know what I mean?
But yeah, and we'll
Assets.
talk about debts too here in a minute. But let's talk about assets. Do you think you have money for that down payment? Like we're talking about, let's say a worst case scenario, we're at $400,000 for your house, and you need to put 5% down, and so we're looking at a minimum of $20,000. Now, this can be money that you have in a 401k. This can be money that you have in a savings account. And this can be money that your family gifts you for the down payment, or a combination of any of those three.
All of those.
Right. Mm-hmm. So is that something that would be, doable for you right now? And do you need more time to save it? Do you have family that would be able to help you? What's the story with the down payment part?
Yeah, so I would definitely need to do some work building. Don't got the family to support that or anything else, but that would be a build time for me.
Right. Now there is option 4 that we didn't discuss. Now I gave you the best 3 options, which don't require an additional payment. But if you have equity in your current property, there is a possibility of doing like a home equity line of credit, where you can access some money to get the down payment for the next house.
Okay, and that's different than a refi, right? That's like a loan out of the house.
Yeah, refi would be refinancing the first to refinance the whole first mortgage balance, and giving you an extra 20. And versus a second or HELOC line of credit would leave your first mortgage alone. It would be a separate vehicle for the credit for that $20,000.
Gotcha.
So those are some options just to kind of let our viewers know that there's more than, you don't have to save the money. You can borrow it if you have property with equity, or you can get a gift from family.
Right.
Those are options that are available. Now, there is a way to go less. Now, I was going conventional at 5%, right? But we could do FHA at 3.5%, which would be, let's see here.
And do I still qualify for FHA as a second time home buyer?
Yeah, it's a great question. FHA does not mean first time home buyer. It means Federal Housing Administration.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not First Home Authority or anything like that.
I thought it did.
No. FHA can be used multiple times.
New every day.
Is your current condo an FHA condo, or did you do a conventional?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I did a FHA.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
So yeah, as long as it's a primary home, you should be able to use FHA financing. That's what matters with FHA. Is they won't lend on an investment property. But as long as you're buying a primary home, you can refinance out of a conventional into an FHA. You can buy a house, the next, more than one home with an FHA loan, as long as it's a primary home.
So he have to live in that home.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. FHA does have a occupancy requirement, which you've already met with your current condo, being that you bought it in 2015, right?
Okay. So you got to live there for a certain amout of time to qualify.
Exactly.
I get
Yeah, they don't want you to buy an FHA home and then 6 months later try and buy another FHA home, right?
Is that a standard? Is that a standard amount of time? Do you know the amount of time?
Let me look at the FHA occupancy.
That's good information.
Requirement. Length.
Meme that people, how they build wealth is they just buy a house. They make sure they buy a house every year or wherever that time period is.
Right.
And they just build up houses. They'll like get equity and then use that equity to buy more houses.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
I look at memes.
Yeah. No. It is building your portfolio, like what we talk about. But the FHA requirement is you need to be occupying the house within 60 days of closing, and at least for 1 year. With is what they want to see. Taxes and insurance, escrow accounts. So it's not all fees, right? That's prepaid taxes and